why rising heat is a very big thing. Of course it is, and you should ask questions from with yourself that why this is happening. This is happening because you don't ask questions from yourself. If you ask question that कि ये क्यों हो रहा है, then you will get an answer. And just whenever you just ask your question with yourself, just be in front of the mirror and then ask this question. Yes, you will get answer. And yes, जो भी आप चीज़ें पहने हो, जैसे मैं ये ड्रेस पहनी हूँ, ऑफ कोर्स ये फैक्ट्री में बना है, ये वॉच ये भी फैक्ट्री में बना है. अगर कुछ भी ऐसे मेकअप लगाओ, ऐसे मैंने मेकअप लगाया नहीं है, बट अगर आप कोई भी मेकअप लगाते हो वो भी फैक्ट्री में बना है. अगर आप ये लैपटॉप, ये माउस अगर यूज़ कर रहे हैं, ये भी फैक्ट्री में बना है. अगर फ़ैन जो चल रहा है, ये भी फैक्ट्री में प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है, किसी फैक्ट्री किसी इंडस्ट्रीज़ में ये जनरेट किया जा रहा है एंड देन हमें ट्रांसफ़र किया जा रहा है सो दैट हम एक कंफर्टेबल लाइफ जी सकें. बट हियर इज़ अ कैच दैट जो ये कंफर्टेबल लाइफ जो हम जी रहे हैं, दिस facility is making our lifespan and making our life cutting short in a very crisp sort, just like a YouTube shorts or a Insta reel. Life is just become very short now. So why? Because we are very much into the facilities and the comfort and the everything just comes at your doorsteps. Everything just hustle free. You will get everything. You will not face any issue. You call it, or I call it, we call it. But we should know that this is not just comfort. It is, we are digging our own grave with our hand by wearing these clothes, by applying makeup, by using this. But instead of that, we have to be more conscious about whatever we are using right now. And what is that? If I'll just stitch this clothes from a local shop, or I just eat local food, if I just ignore, if I just say no to the packed food and eat local food, eat a local stuff, whatever the people make it in and around in a city, everything is counting, and this will actually save your life, our life, because the factory is actually producing each and everything in our bulk, in a very large massive manufacturing and producing hell lot of products in a one time, tons and tons. And just to make that, there is a lot of machines and lot of fossil fuels, lot of electricity is using to make the product, right? Products, whatever we are using for very short span. So everything is counting, and this factories is when it uses lot of machineries and technologies and everything. It requires resources, not just our resources, it requires a natural resources which is extracting from nature, of course, like fossil fuels for the electricity and the coal for burning and other things like a petrol and other things to, for transferring, to sending, and for the logistics. Every single thing is including to the rising of this massive heat wave in these days. So if you just say that, why? I mean, this heat wave, because this is not just using the natural resources, it is also releasing the methane gas and CO2. It's like greenhouse gases, and it is just going and spreading in all over the earth. And this methane gas and the green gas is just capturing the heat and trapped in our earth. That's why we are facing a very massive heat wave. Last year also we have faced massive heat wave, exactly like the shoes are melting on a road. It's really hard to stand in the sun, bare sun. Why? It's never like that this is too much heat. Even if you just ask to your parents, and in the past the ancients and our the ancestors have never faced this kind of a thing, but they have a solution. The solution, do not take and accept these factory made products, because if we accept it, we are also contributing to this rising heat wave. So you have to say no to all the manufactured products in the industry. If you just neglect the demand, then demand just go down and the supply also just go down. So if there is no demand, there is no supply. So remember, we all common people have that power to address things. It just need that what you do by your own self. If you are not doing by your own self, taking an action to handle this situation, then other people will ask the same question. And if you know that we have more than 1.4 billion in our Bharat country and all over more than 8 billion people. So if you just think that मेरे करने से क्या होगा, so think before just understanding that every single person is saying the same thing and just playing the blame game of what I can do and what the one person can do. Listen, you have to say no to 10 rupees packet of biscuit. You have to say no to the factory made garments. You have to say no to the excessive use of electricity. Whenever it is required, then only you can use it. If it's not required, do not use it. These small things of course can make impact if it can work in a mass way. But you have also questioned that how other people can follow this thing. Every human has a quality to attract and interact and influence with their action, words. You have to just do it until someone will of course point it out, and whenever they say that okay, what you are doing for this solution, then you can say that yes, I am doing these things to save the energy, to use the local things, to use the local food and consume it. So of course they will be influenced by you at that time, and they will start thinking that okay, I mean, rest other people are doing might be so, and now I think it's just me that not following these things. Let me just also do this thing. This kind of inferiority is always in our human psychology. Understand these things that we need to take care of it. When we support the local artisans and local tailors and local farmers, they grow, and once they grow, they help us to grow others as well. And this is how the society grows, and we say that it's a development is happening, because right now we are seeing that persons are searching for the jobs right now. So what do you think? I mean, don't you think so we have just snatched the jobs they have it, like a farmer, like a tailor? We have given these jobs to the factory, to the machines. that is actually a culprit. Remember, you have to think about it from where you are consuming. Are you the part of the problem or are you the part of solution? And summing up, our ancestors have never ever harassed our nature the way we have harassed our civilization in our 21st century right now. So we are the culprit, not our ancestors. So when we see that our ancestors has been very rooted and understand the way of living a life with the nature, they have a very massive in engineering of how to cool down ourselves without harassing nature by the resources and by releasing the resources as well, by releasing the green gases. The whole conclusion is that we need to go back to the roots and understand our Bharatiya culture, understand our ancestors, how they have been stayed. So right now people are just finding the way of how to cool down, what are the machines, technologies, and scientists are finding how to analyze the heat waves and how much it is increasing. Listen, it's not that hard and fast. We just need to understand that because of the money we want to earn a massive money in crores and billions and dollars. These mindsets, the greed is just taking our lives. So we have to be rooted. If we will not live by nature, nature will take our life as well. Before that, take an act. Jai Hind, value things, and follow for more content like this.